Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Bigfoot. So last episode, we had our first encounter with the big guy. He beat the crap out of us a little bit, and we've actually gotten him in a couple of our traps so far. So I think what I'm going to try doing... Actually, let me take a look at the map that's in here first. Okay, so it doesn't actually, have landmarks on here to go for. But it does look like there's a swamp area right underneath where we went to the tower. So that might be a good area to stop and try to find, a... Wait a minute, set to find 4 lost people. I didn't think we found any of these, though. We found one person by the tower, but I don't think it's any of the names that are there. Yeah, rifles, I don't need more of those. The biggest thing I was hoping for... Okay, so movement was registered. I don't know if it was actually the big guy or not. I'm going to start heading down and see which of our traps actually did get sprung or not. Because we know a couple have gotten him. Okay, so it looks like this one is still... Yeah, this one hasn't been triggered. So spin the other 2. So just be cautious as we proceed. Try to keep our ears open for wherever he might be. And also remember to use the flare gun when he's basically right on top of us instead of when he's charging in. Because we can't zoom in with the flare gun to actually have a steadier shot to hit him. Which is kind of weird considering it is a flare gun. Okay, but this is the intersection with one of our traps. So we'll see if we can rearm it, and then proceed further into the map. Get camera. I don't see an icon for the trap, though, so maybe he actually broke it. Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll put another one right here, since one of these definitely seem to have worked. Flare gun again. And you know what? I'm going to head down the other one just to see. Are these only a single use for traps, or can we get multiple uses of them? Because if they're single use... Oh, you can jump! Well, we got a tracker in them. Okay, so he's down by the tower there. I'm going to reload the flare gun. Yeah, he's still going south. Ah, shoot. Come here, you. Where did I get that? I don't know. I thought I would have seen him running still, just because I could use more meat for baiting traps. There we are. Get meat. Okay, seems like he's... Yeah, he's down by the other camera. Coming in again. Ah, shoot. See, you should be able to focus in with the frickin' flare gun. Okay, there's another tracker in him. But it makes no sense to not be able to hold the flare gun up to see the iron sights of it. Like, it's literally a one-handed thing, come on. Okay, but at least maybe that'll buy us a bit of time before he's back. So I'm just going to see if this trap is completely gone or not. It looks like it might be. Yeah, seems like the traps are a single-time use once you get them in one. Okay, if that's the case... Oh, you know what, I'll take that, because that wasn't actually helping where it was. But we'll put another camera down right here. And it seems like he's going somewhere else right now, so... we're kind of safe in the southern areas. God, I would be doing okay if I didn't have to have the problem with the flare gun sliding off to the right of them. Oh. I'm guessing this is a sign that they do not like us around here. It's not exactly a person, but it's parts of one. Yeah, okay, so he does completely break the trap. Oh, but I'd say we're around a quarter of his health has gone through now, so at least we have some indicator that we're getting him down. Although right now, in this war of attrition, we're at the losing end. Because I think we got basically half to a third of our health taken out. And the tracker's worn off. So I'm hoping we can find more first aid kits, because otherwise this is going to end pretty quickly. I still really don't like I can't zoom in with this flare pistol. Or the flare gun. Because I thought that would have been a point-blank hit on him, but it seemed like it went just off to the side. I don't know what I'm not sure if the signal flare would help deter him or not. Well, this is another good intersection area, so I think I'll put a trap here and another camera. Oh, yeah, this is a campsite area. With a floating lantern. Okay, so mask, put the meat. Set the camera up right here. Okay, so we got rifle bullets, night vision camera, batteries for it. Night vision camera, battery. A lot of rifle bullets, but I'm lacking the first aid kits. Oh, there we go. That'll definitely help. Battery. Wonder if you could actually use that to, like, lure them in. Oh, yes, there's another first aid kit. I don't know if he's on his way here or not. It sounded like he might have been. Yeah, another one of these totem things. Okay, so I got exactly what I wanted, which was more first aid kits. I don't have any more traps, though. So that might be a bit of a problem. I don't need the headlamp on right now. I just want to see what's down here. Okay, so here's the little pathway that would have led off. See, I don't think I'm at half health, so I think I should be okay if he does surprise us to get one more beating in and then use the first aid kit. Because I do only have... You know what? If I have 3, I'm going to use one. Just get us... Okay, that actually didn't heal us up to full, so it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing I used the first aid kit, since we're not full health from it. Just keep careful as we go about. Oh. Ooh, that actually was a good idea, because here's another first aid kit right here. Looks like that's it, but it was definitely worth it if we found that. Yeah, I can't go through the water, so... I have to go back along the trail to where we just were. And, okay, good. Tracking bullets are ready in the rifle. What'd probably be the best thing to do is to... catch him in a trap. Get the tracking bullet in him first. Unload a lot of rounds into him. When he breaks free the trap, switch to the flare gun. Pop him in the face. And then just kind of... repeat that, and if you can get those, I think that will help really take him down. But the fact that I used up so many traps so far doesn't bode well for our supplies. Because the rifle bullets don't seem to do that much to him. Something that's kind of interesting is he hasn't procced any of the cameras. Okay, no, that's just the flies from being by the weird totem. Like, that's another interesting thing about Sasquatch, like the phenomena of it. There are accounts and sightings where they have been violent and dangerous things to be around. But for the most part, there's not, like, a lot of aggression or... that much you'd kind of expect from, like, all the encounters of, like, more they're provoked or that. There are certainly some accounts where they are very brutal beings. And actually, one of the first examples that pops to mind is another YouTube channel called Bedtime Stories does these fantastic little, well, basically story pieces that covers things like cryptids, ghosts, mysteries. It's a really good one to watch and just listen to. And I think it was called There's Something in the Forest that did a good thing about a place, I think it was called Port Chatham in Alaska. That kind of seemed like a... Ooh, there's something. Seemed like it covered something pretty interesting. Oh, we found another person. Emily Jones. Okay, so here's a shelter. Some more signal flares. Okay, we can get a little fire going here. I don't know if that would bring them in or not. Oh, I can actually take the... I took the lit campfire with me, apparently. Yeah, because this is pretty close to the other spot... actually, I don't have any traps put down. See, there's an option with branches too, but I don't have, like, a masking. Well, we'll continue along here and probably hit the next little intersection. And maybe try going from there. And for hearing all the wolf howls, I haven't actually had any, like, encounters with them yet. I think that's a good thing, though. We only need one dangerous predator. Well, I guess it is a predator, considering how it's kind of like beaten the crap and ripped apart the other people we found. We only need one thing out here that's going to be dangerous to us. Aside from ourselves. Okay, so we passed by a camera. But I haven't heard a roar yet. Which means it wasn't the trap camera, I don't think. Well, actually, it looks like there might be a little trap icon on the little mini-map. Okay, he went by another one. So wherever he is, he's on the move. I should listen. I wonder if the amount of beeps you hear corresponds to the camera. Probably not, but... But for the two to have gone off in that short a sequence, it makes me think it's either the two by base camp, or maybe even the two just behind me. Oh, come on, I'm going to take down this path. Try to keep my ears open in case... It is the two pretty close. Oh, no. Got a few graves here. And a shovel. The miner's house. Okay, so night vision camera battery, more rifle bullets. That's about it. More rifle bullets. Jeez, I give you a lot of rifle bullets yet. I wonder if this is something I should try getting him into. Like, see, I think the only way he could get us would be coming in through the door there, so... If we can use this, it might be an interesting way to... guarantee we'll be able to get the flare gun on him, and then get a tracker in him. No? Oh no, that's just spray paint. Yeah, I can actually make this a cozy little spot to hunker in here. And time-wise, we still got... Oh, my bad. We still got a little ways to go before we can end the episode off, or we may. Yes, he hasn't been by this one yet. And for all the noise, doesn't seem to be like pulling him into this area. So the big thing I'm worried about is the fact that he didn't actually, like, come in more to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's something here. I know that said miner's house, so I guess there actually might be... Old mine. First aid kit. Oh. Oh, that just might be signaling. Okay, so the first aid kit was definitely worth it pop in here for. Because that puts us up to 4 bait. Yeah, no way you're missing that. Hang on, that was a tracking bullet in them. Ah, shoot. Okay, well that probably bought us a bit of time before he'll be back again. I don't know why the tracking bullet didn't, like, register. Well, he'll hopefully run off for a while there. And that'll let me kind of go off to the left-hand side of the map now. Or I guess the western half. And hopefully we'll find some more stuff to use against them there. And there's still a trap that hasn't been sprung yet from them. Meat-wise, I'm actually doing very good on meat. It's the traps I don't have. Although I wonder if I could actually just use meat on its own as a way to, like, bait him somewhere. Well, at least I know he's kind of probably down to the very bottom ends of the map. And we haven't really gotten much more progress on his health bar. I think the big thing is just that we're managing to start, like, gather and use more supplies. It's like the more familiar I can get with the map and also just exploring parts of it, the more I might find stuff that'll definitely help when it comes to dealing with him. Yeah, the lack of traps is a big one, though. So if I can find another spot that has another couple of traps, that would be pretty helpful. Okay, so there are the branches. And we've got another intersection of sorts. So I think I'm going to put a camera right here. And... oh, you know what? I'm going to go over here, because there is a structure of some kind. Looks like another hunting tower. The old hunting tower 1. First aid kit. Rockets. Those are what I need. Because that will give me more uses in the flare gun, which will hopefully save my butt a little longer against him. Okay, so we got this to monitor around here. So we're going to keep going our way north. Because it looks like there are a number of... Oh, you bugger. Oh, I hate that you cannot zoom in with the flare pistol. Okay, so I still got the tracking bullets loaded, but he's, for some reason, not going to that one trap right at the campsite. I don't know if maybe I put it, there's something, like an area he doesn't go to with it. Nope. Okay, so he did, I think, proc the camera there. So it looks like this is another kind of intersection area. So I'll get another camera here, or where these three meet. Because he actually seems to be using the kind of following along some of the trails. So get that down there. And then we'll head up over this way. I don't know if the reason you can't zoom in with the flare pistol is like to try to balance it, so it's not as easy to like send him running off and you actually do get beaten. But if so, I don't know if that's like the best way of tackling something like that. Okay, but we're at least moving up along here. We know he's not going to be able to come at us from ahead. Or he shouldn't be able to, at least. Don't need that anymore. A lot of branches here. But again, I just need the traps. So it looks like... Okay, so there's a little lookout here. And what do we got? Looks like more rifle bullets. Oh, no, night vision camera and batteries. And that's it. Oh, this is actually a spot to hang glide from. Okay, I can turn that off. Yeah, it looks like the path's kind of goes up and back, so we'll follow that along. And maybe... I don't know if we'll find anything else up here or not. Like, that I think is the trail we came in on, so this is the other one. I almost need to, like, let him get that first hit in, and then before we ragdoll, that's when I can hit him with the flare. Oh, is there... Looks like there's a trail here, actually. It's not on the map. Yeah, this looks like a trail that's just not marked. So what is this? Okay, well, wolf call. Unknown cave. Oh. Ooh. I'm thinking unknown is actually maybe his cave, or one of his caves. Tracking bullets. And that looks like that's maybe it for in here. Yeah, that looks like that's about it for here. This would make a good spot to have to funnel him in, and then I can get him with the... Maybe we'll save things here in his own cave, and then we... Oh. Okay, maybe... I don't know if this is his cave or not, because it looks more like... people attacking him, and a serpent. Yeah, looks like the tracking bullets were the only thing in here. Nothing from the coolers. So we'll save things right here, and then we'll pick off from hopefully this point, where we'll see what we can do against him. But yeah, traps, I think, are the big thing right now. I've got enough first aid kits, I feel like I am equipped. If I can land these flare gun shots, we'll be okay. But it's just that you do not zoom in with them. That makes it troublesome. And it's hard to say what arc it is. It almost seems like it goes a little bit more to the right of where you're aiming. So you almost have to aim to your left of him. It's kind of a puzzle, but it's at least been an interesting couple of episodes so far, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because I do like the change from the usual that the channel's been doing. It's a bit more hunting with something that's much more capable of beating the crap out of you than you to it. So if you did like the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, let me know in the comments right down below. I'm always eager to hear from you guys in any capacity, and any questions or feedback I do try to respond to as soon as I can on the channel. Until next video, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.